Philadelphia. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Across the 25 and down at the 28.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They begin with a run by Smith. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I like it.
Our game here, the Vikings and Eagles, the second of 2 on this Monday night. The Titans and Bills kicked off a little over an hour ago up in Buffalo. This, our only Monday night doubleheader of the season. But rumor is, might have a few more for 2023. On second down, here's Smith again.
Able to slither by, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Oh, my God, of course.
And inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he'll manage
Get
to
him
pick
down.
up about 4 at second down. The Eagles had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road.
Imagine not being able to tackle Luke.
And a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Yo, the fucking fag in this game.
Big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How
The
about off the field
fagginess.
with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I need my
Give him 2
abilities,
on
bro.
the play.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Another try for Smith. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing.
Oh, man.
Is the head coach
This
thinking,
nigga,
is this
bro.
far down territory? Or might he go for it?
This nigga about to take long as
This
shit.
opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Smith is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Defeated, bro.
It's early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk
Yo.
about statement drives, what they're saying is, we're going to establish the run.
That is O-line, bro. That is O-line,
taking it
bro.
into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point. And
Who
that
defeated?
makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Breeze now on first down. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. Tyreek Hill. His first touchdown here in the campaign.
Yo, that's funny as shit. Yo, that's funny as shit, bro.
Down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
Yo, that's funny as shit, bro. I'm geeking.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
That's the fucking bullshit, bro.
Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
Let's go, defense.
What really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the
Down sign for him. 4-3.
That means that they're guessing
Down sign for
every
him.
time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Officially nothing on that last run.
You know you can't fuck with JJ Watt, bro.
They go back to the ground with Smith. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and have control of things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Man open, it's Moss complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there.
This nigga running through it over. Like, he don't even know what to do with it.
Game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback. His guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Young off the play fake. That's complete. It's Collins.
Oh my god, yo. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn his hips, and then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Seven, our score after 1.
a 2nd and 6. They go play action. Young. He finds his man complete. That's Clayton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Oh, this shit about to fry me, cuz. This shit frying me, bro.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Then this nigga take the whole entire clock.
Like. Now at the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Smith once more, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard.
This nigga take the whole clock up, bro.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef.
Let that old line
through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, Young. To the goal line.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro.
You're not gonna outwork 2 guys very
Lucky Lewis sellout. Lewis a sellout. And he taking his 3. We love that. I'm lucky Lewis a sellout, bro.
Too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
I'm playing sellout Lou right now. I scored on even 2 plays, bro. That shit was too deep. I just threw that shit up and cheated, bro.
That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Watch, I'm about to do the same play again. See if I can catch him. If I catch him with this again, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming.
Bro, because this nigga was running the ball the whole drive, bro. That shit was fine. Then, bro, take the whole joint to pick a play, bro.
Because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They're going
Yo, no! Damn! Tyreek for their life. For their life. Yo, that's funny as shit.
Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with
Yo,
the ball in the
that's
air.
deep, bro.
No, incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Am I getting boxed?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they
I'm
hope to
getting
convert
boxed.
the 1st down.
But at the same time, he on injured.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down.
Luckily, I have A1 ball placement, man.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
A1 ball placement, bro. You see where I placed it at? You see where I placed it at? Watch it. Marvel, y'all.
We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. There's Breeze. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there.
His second touchdown of the season.
It's too easy, bro. I'm an ad catcher, bro.
Extra
It's too
point
easy.
splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right?
This nigga about to quit. Yo, that's the fucking funniest, bro. This nigga about to rage. Chill, whoa. Yo.
You're supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down, here's Smith. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Bro, you're not doing no running on me, bro.
Two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion.
That shit is over.
Now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Young on third down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
He ran the ball.
A first down carry for Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On second down, here's Smith again. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On play action, Young. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Pump me it. Might as well pump me the ball, bro. Might as well pump me the. Yo, what do Lou know about these formations, bro? Like, he fucking want to run the ball, bro.
Young working out of the gun. A hit as he throws, goes, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
This nigga Lou gonna be out of here at halftime, bro. I took him to the
for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again.
And he will score.
I'm so bummed. This is what I do. This is what I do, bro. Tyreek Hill's niggas get Gertie. That's all I gotta do, bro, is send Tyreek Hill down the field.
21-10 game.
Yo.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
I needed to snap with her anyway, bro.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
This nigga didn't eat, bro. Yo, this nigga trying to do the same shit, bro. This nigga funny as shit, bro. Yo, I'm weak, bro.
1 second and 10. Young.
Yo, this shit got me weak. Got me weak, bro. This shit got me weak, bro. Yo, I got hiccups, bro.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about winning it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
I don't want him to quit, man.
QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run, when to get rid of the football and not take the sack, when to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here.
Yo, this shit had me weak, bro. Niggas literally was in tears just now, bro. You should have seen this shit, bro. This shit was the funniest.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room.
This nigga Lou about to quit, bro. I ain't
Orlando
gonna be able to get no crazy yards.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Hopefully I got ball. If I got ball, bro, that'd be funny as shit. He scored first, too. Shit, boy.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles.
If I throw another bomb on him, bro, he gonna quit, bro.
Vikings have to like their position.
Watch this. Watch me throw one more jump, bro.
As we are back and underway for the second half. And that will bounce out of the back.
We're on the exact same play, bro. But I know where to place the ball, though. That's great. That's the thing. I really know where to place the ball, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
He was on that shit. He was on that shit. I got it so for him, though. He was on that shit.
Come back out with that lead.
defensively.
I'm about to run that shit
Coaches, we know
again.
they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I'm gonna hop on the K with him, bro. After I just did this shit. That's not there.
To throw is Breeze. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point. This
Just not fair to do to your
His
man,
percentage
bro.
completion-wise way up. Not that time. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be
Breeze.
coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
He's going to air one out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes.
Yeah, do you think it's because he's not getting a pick because he don't click on?
So that
It might be that.
throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And going deep for Hill.
Yo, almost caught that shit. Yo.
I guess
Yo, I'm drawing on Hill right now.
How to get the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Breeze going to throw. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of
Dude,
movement
this
for
shit
those
funny
last
as
2
hell.
plays. Things looking much
This
rosier.
nigga worried about Tyreek Hill so bad.
They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll
Fuck.
take it at the 20-yard line.
I lagged.
So a potential
Almost got that, though.
shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young.
finds his man. Complete. That's Clayton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, let me
Smith up the middle. And he is into the end zone.
be rocking. Let me stop bullshit.
A great play there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Bro, you see that old line up there, bro? That shit beefy, bro. That old line not fucking around, bro.
And Young's going to throw for this. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I don't know about you, but I can't wait.
I feel like I still want to run that play again. I feel like I can catch him with it again.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Let me switch it up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Why did I tell niggas about
He's been
film
quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him out.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. He'll drop this down to Jackson, and he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here.
I'm playing with Luke. I ain't think he was going to catch that.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Yo, that's funny as shit.
Down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Inside handoff, Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Third and short yardage, Young. And that will be incomplete.
That's my KO, Lou. That's my KO.
One pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Young takes it on the sneak, and he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
The play fake, now Young. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A give to Smith out of the gun, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Young will set to throw.
Yo, I gotta stop playing around so much, bro. I'm gonna make myself lose.
To a 2nd and goal.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, they run with Smith.
Yeah, he didn't get in.
As they stop it right around the 1. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
I'm popping in goal line.
Defense there, that felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. 4th down now.
Goal line, nigga.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
And he's
Let's go.
They stop him at the
He didn't get it.
They gave it to him in search of his third touchdown, but he's denied. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a
nigga ain't get it, bro.
feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4. I mean, 2 for 3 before that. If they finally get stopped again, that's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next
I had this shit too close to my liking.
Defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape. But can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And going deep for Hill. And
Oh my God.
complete.
I be having him every time. Damn.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
I got a running game too, Lou.
As the Vikings pick up the first. Not totally
I think he's
free
good.
yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Breeze now to throw. And on the left side, he's got Witten. So 5 yards here.
This nigga just running back every time.
Second down.
Dude.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete.
Even today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now is really the qualified wide receiver.
Let me lock here, right here.
A lot of those guys, they have to block as
Because if I let him get the ball back, bro, this thing's going to win
They
again.
don't come down with the football.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. That's complete to Sharp. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Breeze is looking to throw.
Oh, that shit was so close to being a D-Lock pick.
Fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now Breeze. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. To throw is Breeze. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And there, once he's outside of the pocket and doesn't see anything, very smart play to just throw it away. That was only first down. He's got a few more shots, maybe. He can take it to the end zone.
Back to throw Breeze. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. So the final
What's
seconds
the
have ticked
GGs?
away in this Minnesota victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Vikings, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
Oh yeah, I just was bullshitting, bro. Yo, whoever reviewing my John, stop viewing. You know what? Got something even better for you. What's up, two viewers? Hey, I don't really got no more games for the night, bro. I just played my mans. I just beat him. I was bullshitting with him. I threw 3 picks. I was just throwing that shit up the hill. Damn, Fitzgerald still had fucking 143 yards. And I barely passed it to him. I was throwing that shit up the hill, though. That shit was goofy. But alright, man, I'm gonna catch you guys, man.